in via a messenger. And the name of the messenger in all of these prophecies of Daniel is indeed Gabriel. And so the angel that appeared to him at the first, it doesn't name the angel here, but it's reasonable to suggest, if you take the words of Daniel literally, he's talking about the angel that appeared to him at the first flew in swiftly. So he recognizes him, he's seen him before, and you think, well, where did this angel appear to you at the first? It doesn't name him in Daniel chapter 7 as being Gabriel. The assumption here is, if we're taking it literal, what Daniel's saying, then I'm assuming that it's Daniel dealing with all of these prophecies here in the writings of Daniel, largely talking about great world empires that would rise and fall. So an angel coming, flying in swiftly, coming in from the top of the mountain, God's holy mountain being the kingdom of God, in the realm of the spirit, coming down from God, and Daniel's praying for his mountain, his people, his kingdom, the kingdom of Israel. They've gone into captivity. So mountains tend to come up a lot in prophecies. Indeed, mountains come up in the writings of Daniel. They come up in Daniel chapter 2. This great mountain that eventually fills the whole earth will indeed be the kingdom of Jesus Christ on earth for 1,000 years. Well, these are the kind of conversations that the angel Gabriel came in with to talk to Daniel when he crossed over from that realm into this realm. And so Daniel's having these visions upon his bed, and in these visions he sees these angels. So as usual, what came with these visions, Daniel was grieved in his spirit. So it comes in he's very much alone in these visions. And they're happening often at night when he's alone. So it can be quite a lonely thing, getting a lot of these visitations and visions from God. And Daniel is such a man. And he sees these visions, and what he's actually seeing is quite... he's seeing the rise and fall of great world empires spanning across the ages, the rise and fall of great world empires, culminating in the rise of an antichrist, yes, and finally culminating in the second coming of Jesus Christ and the kingdom of God on earth. This, in short, is the theme running through the prophecies of Daniel. We're not going to so much concentrate on the rise of an antichrist here, but suffice to say that always what followed the rise of this antichrist was the second coming of Jesus Christ and the kingdom of God on earth. And so in Daniel's own words, I beheld, so he beheld till the thrones were cast down. So these various thrones, we've had these various kingdoms and kings on earth. The rise and fall of great world empires, the rise and fall of many great kings, many great thrones over many great world empires. This is what Gabriel from the top is dealing with. So just by the nature of the conversation here, you can quite easily conclude that this is definitely an angel that's coming from the top. He's talking about the rise and fall of great world empires, culminating in the rise of the Antichrist world empire, and then finally culminating in the second coming of Jesus Christ and the kingdom of God on earth. So Daniel in these visions say, on the brighter note, verse 9, chapter 7, in the presence of these angels getting these visions, don't forget, not just one angel here, but more than one, and one appears to be Gabriel. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, all of these kingdoms of men and all these different kings over these different kingdoms of men, right up to the Antichrist, right? I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit. So now we've got the kingdom of Jesus Christ on earth, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire. A fiery stream issued and came forth from before him, thousands, ministered unto him, and 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. The judgment was set and the books were opened. Now, this is the second coming of Jesus Christ. This is the judgment of the saints of all ages, not the judgment of the ungodly, the heathen, the wicked, those that didn't choose Jesus in their lives. This is the judgment of the saints of all ages. We must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, that everyone may receive of the things done in his body, according to that which he have done, whether it be good or whether it be evil. So at the second coming of Jesus Christ, there's going to be the great judgment seat of Christ, where the saints of all ages have the books opened of their lives. The books are opened, right? So they are judged out of the things written in those books. It's this time that Jesus rewards his saints or not in setting up his kingdom on earth. To him that overcometh will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the potter's vessel shall they be broken to shivers. So at the second coming of Jesus Christ, he's going, all the books of the saints are all opened, and then Jesus Christ is indeed going to rule and reign on earth. After the rise of the Antichrist will, of course, be the second coming of Jesus Christ. And then Jesus Christ setting up his kingdom on earth and ruling and reigning here through and with his saints on earth for 1,000 years. This is what this is talking about.